Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jared Eichhoff starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-0 home. There's a fastball that misses. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2-1 to David Dahl. One out, nobody on. Three and one to the Rockies left fielder.
Count was 3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Brendan.
Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Settling in now, Nolan Arenado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies strand one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dio. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now Carlos Santana, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 0 count. Here it is. Here's a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One out and a runner on second base. fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Here's Ryan McMahon now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
The game of baseball is still based around pitching, and yesterday they only allowed 1 run in that game, and they're going for the sweep today and hoping that that pitching staff can be airtight again to make it back-to-back great outings.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping up now, Addison Russell. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Nobody out, runner on first. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Set to get his day started, Tony Walters, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Still only one out in the inning. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Herman.
So here now is the pitcher, Herman Marquez. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Previous history with Herman Marquez. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Herrera starts the day as the 3rd leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Herrera on at first, nobody out. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home is a ball high and inside.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
Standing in, Russell Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Crawford is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Dahl is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jared Eichhoff.
Set to get his day started, Jared Eichhoff, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball two.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Two balls and a strike now. Two down, runners at first and second. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Two men are on with two men out. And he lays off here. It's ball four, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Here it is. Count remains at 0-2. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Martin on third. Eichhoff on second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rockies are out in front 2-1. The city's founder William Penn seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Now batting, Raimel Tapia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Call to strike. This is again ball 3.
Now is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that